used to watch this perfect couple.
Do you know Megan Hipwell? She's missing.
You were seen in the area that night.
There's some time missing.
What happened that night?
Hi, Luke.
Hi.
What do you think about the book? Do you read it before the script came to you?
No, I read the script first, and then I read the book.
And what do you think about the story?
I think it's a great story. It's a fantastic thriller. It's very well written, and I think the adaptation did a very good job. Sometimes people say, "Oh, it's not as good as the book." You know, the film's not, it didn't do the book justice, but this one absolutely does. And I've seen an audience who I probably would say 99% of the people in the audience had read the book, and all of them absolutely loved the film. So I think that's a good test.
The detective said you didn't even know Megan. She used other words, too. Alcoholic. Maybe even mentally unstable.
I'm sorry, I was honestly just trying to help you.
The Girl on the Train is about obsessions, desires. What do you think about your character reaction for those things?
Well, I sort of understood why he related like that. He related to the answers to the questions that he was asking the way he did. I think he was struggling. He's a man who's constantly being told something terrible, you know. It's loses his wife, he's had an argument with her before she disappears, he then finds out all these terrible things about her that he didn't know, things that you do not want to know as a husband, you know, and he struggles to deal with it. He's then deceived again by some woman that tells him that she was best friends with his wife, and you know, this poor man is basically being lied to everywhere. And on top of that, then is accused of being a suspect. He's a suspect of his wife's murder. I mean, this guy's... No wonder he never smiles.
And now the detective is asking if you and I are in a relationship? You? I would never even get near someone like you. My wife is dead, and you're lying to me.
Originally, Jared Leto was attached to this character. It's usual in the industry to replace actor, but how do you deal when it happens to you, when you have to replace an actor? Or don't you think about it?
It happens so often. I mean, throughout history, if you look at the people that were supposed to play, for example, Indiana Jones, you know, if you see the list of actors that were going to play that character before they did, it's extraordinary, you know. But that's the way it is with our business, scheduling and you know, scheduling, it comes down to most of the time is the reason why people have to pull out of jobs, and I've done it, and other actors have jumped into my role and given their interpretation of it, and that's what happened in this one. It happens, it's part of the business. It's a weird thing because obviously it's public, you know who's going to play your role before you, or you know, all those things happen. But it's happened to me. I've pulled out of jobs and for certain reasons, and somebody else jumps in. It's life.
Dracula, The Hobbit, and now The Girl on the Train, Fast and Furious. You have a lot of work recently. How do you feel about this moment in your career?
Like every moment of my career, I'm lucky to be here and very happy to be doing what I do for a living and getting the opportunity to do the only thing I've ever known how to do. I tell stories, and I get to do that for a living, and I'm still doing that for a living, and I love every second of it. And I'm very happy, really happy.
Thanks, Luke.
Thank you.
Why are you here?